So I'll start with a little bit of history. I actually started my health journey at the ripe old age of 16. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's hypothyroidism and always knew that there was some underlying conditions to this autoimmune disease that I was diagnosed with. And so my food journey began in my teenage years, and then into my adult life. I just started to feel not myself when I ate certain foods, like many of us feel, right? So although my journey began as a teenager, finally now in my 40s, I feel like I have a better understanding of why foods play such an intricate role in our day-to-day lifestyle. I started seeing Dr. Van Kirk this past summer after having some abnormal TSH, T3, T4 readings. I said, Christy, I have a feeling this has to do with what I'm eating. Dr. Van Kirk introduced me to the FIT test, which is the food inflammation test that helped me substantially understand a little bit more about the importance of how food was infecting the thyroid condition of my current health. So when I went ahead and took the test, I was curious to see what would come about. And what I learned was that truly as a Hashimoto's patient, one thing that helps me to live a better life, a healthier life, is to cut gluten out of my diet. So within 30 days of going completely gluten-free, amongst the other sensitivities that I showed up on the test, I found that not only was I feeling better, sleeping better, energy was increased, but I also found that my thyroid was actually happier. So all in all, it was a very positive experience for me. I would recommend for any of those out there that are finding themselves confused with their low energy, maybe lack of sleep, or how they're not feeling themselves, to definitely come see Christy. I would suggest getting the FIT test done right away, and hopefully, just like I have with my success stories I'm sharing now, living and leading a happier, healthier life. As a nurse and holistic practitioner myself, I knew that there was something not quite complete as far as my health. And so with Dr. Van Kirk's help, we took a closer look at my current thyroid. And with that, it led me into diving in a little bit more into what I was eating. I think as a nurse and holistic health practitioner, I knew what foods I should be eating. And with that, I recognized that there were some hidden foods behind the food that I chose to eat that was actually inhibiting my thyroid from being as healthy as it could be. So with that, Dr. Van Kirk suggested that I complete the FIT test. So after I received the results of the FIT test, I knew I had to make some major changes with just certain foods that I was either sneaking into the diet, unconsciously, not really knowing. I mean, oftentimes we go to these restaurants and we don't know where gluten can be hidden in our food. So what I started to do was actually a food journal, which really helped me to have accountability for what I was inputting into my body. So within 30 days of going gluten-free, I found that I had increased energy, was sleeping better, felt a lot more like myself, and I contribute that to the results of the FIT test and actually learning a little bit more about even healthy foods that I thought were healthy were not in sync with my body. So I just knew that I needed to take those out. And with that, here it's been about 3 months, and I feel like I am living one of my healthiest lives right now. Like I said, have increased energy, sleeping better. I contribute my success to not only my own self-discipline as a nurse and holistic health practitioner, but also with the help of Dr. Van Kirk.